Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we re-dive in deep into the story of one of the most controversial and powerful figures in Indian history. The last great Mughal emperor. His reign was a time of immense expansion, but also of great conflict that set the stage for the empire's eventual decline. So, let's get into it. AURANGZEB, whose full name was Alamgir, was born in 1618 as the son of Emperor Shah Jahan. From a very young age, he was known for being incredibly intelligent, serious, and disciplined. Unlike his pleasure-loving father Shah Jahan and grandfather Jahangir, AURANGZEB led a simple, almost ascetic life. He was deeply focused on rules, duty, and the art of administration, which made him stand out among his siblings. The path to the throne was anything but easy. The Mughal tradition of succession often led to brutal wars between brothers, and AURANGZEB was no exception. In 1658, after a bitter and bloody struggle for power, he emerged victorious, defeating his main rival, his brother Darashik. In a move that shocked the empire, he placed his own father, Shah Jahan, under house arrest in the Agra fort. With his rivals out of the way, AURANGZEB took full control, and this moment marked a dramatic turning point for the Mughal dynasty. Askan Emperor AURANGZEB was known for his strictness. He was a devout Muslim and governed according to his interpretation of Islamic law. He got rid of many of the lavish and luxurious customs of the royal court, preferring a simple and austere lifestyle. In fact, he earned his personal income by meticulously copying the Quran by hand and sewing prayer caps, a testament to his incredibly disciplined nature. He saw himself as a moral guardian, not just a political ruler. Under AURANGZEB's rule, the Mughal Empire expanded to its greatest ever territorial extent. He was a relentless military commander, and his ambition was to bring the entire Indian subcontinent under Mughal control. He spent decades campaigning in the Deccan region in the south, fighting long, drawn-out wars against powerful local kingdoms, most notably the Marathas, led by the legendary Shivaji and his successors. These wars did make the empire geographically larger than ever before, but they came at a tremendous cost. The constant warfare drained the royal treasury and stretched the empire's resources to the breaking point. AURANGZEB's strict religious policies also caused significant unrest. He reimposed the jizya tax on non-Muslims, which his great-grandfather Akbar had abolished, and this created resentment among many of his subjects. Powerful groups like the Marathas, the Sikhs in the Punjab, and various Rajput clans in the north all rose up in rebellion against his rule. The empire became so vast and filled with conflict that it grew increasingly difficult to manage. AURANGZEB ruled for nearly 50 years, one of the longest reigns in Mughal history. From 1658 until his death in 1707, he was a tireless worker, personally overseeing every detail of his vast administration well into his old age. He was undeniably powerful and a brilliant strategist. However, his unyielding policies and the endless wars he waged ultimately exhausted the empire's strength from within. When AURANGZEB died at the age of 88, the cracks in the foundation of the Mughal Empire began to show. His death triggered another war of succession among his sons, and the central authority of the emperor weakened rapidly. No ruler who came after him possessed his strength, discipline, or political skill. The empire began to fragment, with regional governors becoming independent rulers and invaders, taking advantage of the internal chaos. So, how do we remember? He is often seen as the last of the truly powerful Mughal emperors. He was a complex figure, a devout, disciplined, and hard-working ruler who expanded his empire to its zenith. But at the same time, his rigid policies and constant war sowed the seeds of its destruction. His reign is a powerful lesson in how even the mightiest empires can be weakened by internal division and unsustainable expansion. He left behind a legacy that is still debated and discussed to this day. What do you think about AURANGZEB's rule? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history. See you next time.